Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So Redmi Note 9 Pro Max or Poco X2, which one is better? Well, I've been getting this question a lot since past few days, and there are many sides to this story. So I'll be making a comprehensive, in-depth videos on this topic because I don't think one single video can cover all the aspects, as there is much more to a device than benchmarks. So let's have an in-depth look at the camera comparison of Poco X2 and Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. So let's get started. So please don't forget to click on that subscribe button and press the bell icon to stay notified about the latest videos. It's free and helps the channel out. So let's check out the camera specifications first. So the Poco X2 has a 64 megapixel Sony IMX636 sensor along with an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a 2 megapixel macro camera. On the other hand, our next competitor, the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, has a Samsung GW1 bright sensor along with an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So I'll be sharing some images and video samples shot on various modes that are common in these devices, and you guys be the judge, and I'll tell which one I prefer, plus you can find these images in high quality in the link in description area so that you can be sure of the choice you pick. I'm expecting Poco X2 to have a better camera because I know Sony IMX636 sensor is too good. So before proceeding, do post in comment section who do you think will win. So here is the very first sample that we have taken, and this shot was taken on auto mode, and both of these devices give a very different output, and these were taken side to side. So now let's zoom in and check out the difference. So the image shot from Note 9 Pro Max has better details. As you can see, we can clearly read this text, and the overall colors are way better than that on Poco X2, whose camera just didn't preserve much details and washed out the image and highlights. So I'll prefer the Note 9 Pro Max shot in this case. Well, that was unexpected. So I took this image again, and this time with the 64 megapixel mode on both cameras. So these images look good, and again the same thing happened. The image from Note 9 Pro Max looks better and rich, with much more colors and details. So let's zoom in to see if it's really true. So as you can see, we can read this text in the image shot on Note 9 Pro Max clearly, but no such detailing in Poco X2. But the details on buildings are better on Poco X2. So overall, I'll prefer the image from the camera of Note 9 Pro Max because it's much more detailed. Now coming to the third image. Well, this was a closer subject and I tried to focus on the wood here. So the images look great and detailed overall, and are plenty sharp too. But let's zoom in to see the truth. And well, Poco X2 is back in the game now. It has preserved a lot of details and the overall image is sharp even after zooming in. And on the other hand, the Note 9 Pro Max couldn't preserve the details. So the Poco X2 won this round, hands down. Let's go on to the next shot now. So I tried something more colorful this time, like this tree. So I tried focusing on the center of this bunch of leaves. And let's zoom in to see the details. So as you can see, the image shot on Poco X2 has more details, and the image is more crisp and the color accuracy is also better than the Note 9 Pro Max. So Poco X2 won this round too. And I tried taking the same shot with 64 megapixel mode on both of these devices, and the results are on the screen. And let's zoom in, and in this shot, as you can see, the Poco X2 was able to preserve a lot of details again. So all the details from the center of leaves are here, and it looks so much better and true to life. So Poco X2 beats Note 9 Pro Max in this round as well. Now coming to indoor lighting scenarios. Well, coming to the first shot, this was a tricky one, where both these devices had to focus quickly while preserving the details. And I can say for this image even zoomed out that the Note 9 Pro Max has better one. So let's zoom in to confirm the same. Well, as I said, the image from Poco X2 has far less details of the insect, and the details it captured are also less. Look at the wings, they look crisp and clear in the one shot on Note 9 Pro Max. So Note 9 Pro Max is back in the game with this shot. Now coming to the next click. So both of these look similar. Well, sort of, but let's zoom in to be sure. So the image from Note 9 Pro Max looks better, as it has better details than what we see on Poco X2. And the leaves look a bit sharper. So Note 9 Pro Max wins this round as well. Now let's test that macro camera, as we have a 5 megapixel camera on the Note 9 Pro Max, which is better than the 2 megapixel one on Poco X2, at least on paper. So let's see the results, and in this case, as expected, there are some minute details that are extra in Note 9 Pro Max Click. As you can see on the box, the text is pretty much readable, so that point goes to Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. And after that, here is an image sample shot on these devices in dark using normal and night mode. So here are the samples of both of these. And well, they look like a mess without night mode. And after zooming in, it turns out that the Poco X2 has more details than the other device. And with the night mode, here is another image. And well, in this shot too, Poco X2's image is a bit clear, though the Note 9 Pro Max preserved some colors better than Poco X2. So that's a tie sort of situation. And here is a video sample shot from both of these devices at the same time, without any tripod or attachments. And so you be the judge and decide which one is better. And none of these cameras have OIS, so do keep that in mind. And as per my opinion, none of them is great, but I can see that the Note 9 Pro Max is trying to over sharpen things to preserve the details, which in this scenario has led to lack of color accuracy, and thus I prefer the shot from Poco X2 because it's more natural and true to life. And here are some samples shot from the front camera of this device, and for this I prefer the shots from Note 9 Pro Max because they are better, true in color and contrast. And the one on Poco X2 makes me look like some sort of Chinese guy, as it just brightened up the whole image, which I am not a fan of. And the portrait mode also works well in both devices, just in case you were wondering. So this was a detailed comparison of the cameras of Redmi Note 9 Pro Max and Poco X2. And personally, I prefer the cameras on Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. But as far as primary camera is considered, I prefer the Poco X2, since Sony IMX636 is a lot better. So that's it for this video. So do like this video if it helps you out, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. And I'll see you guys in the next one.